American YouTuber Johnny Somali, who has caused an uproar in South Korea with his outrageous acts, such as kissing the Statue of Peace, has publicly apologized.
The Johnny Somali situation has just gone from seriously bad to a hell of a lot worse. In case you don't know who Johnny Somali is, here's a brief, kind of catch-up on everything that he's done so far, the repercussions of his actions, and where he's currently sitting. Online streamers are known to do absolutely anything for views. They will go above and beyond, even putting themselves at risk to try and get the maximum views and go viral. Well, one Kick streamer known as Johnny Somali has gone above and beyond, culturally, degrading a statue in South Korea, which has now landed him in so much hot water that basically South Korean people are hunting him down. Kick streamers in South Korea are literally hunting this down like bounty hunter style. And he's also facing up to 10 years in South Korean prison. Even though he's apologized for his antics, it doesn't make any difference. So this story came about not too long ago. It came out on the 6th of November, which is about 5 days ago. And it was reported that Kick streamer Johnny Somali was banned from leaving South Korea and could potentially be facing up to 10 years in a Korean prison. Which, of course, is pretty ludicrous. The fact that someone's willing to risk their, freedom for some views, stupid. But the streamer has been barred from leaving South Korea and could be jailed for up to 10 years if convicted of assault and alleged drug use as well. So Johnny Somali's reign of terror in the streaming world began back in 2023 when he terrorized Japan and Israel while broadcasting on Kick, resulting in multiple confrontations with the authorities. This obviously isn't just his first rodeo. The creator faced the wrath of PewDiePie, who accused him of ruining Japan in a YouTube video. This prompted Somali to threaten the Swede in a lawsuit over some language used, arguing PewDiePie was being defamatory by referring to him as a terrorist, allegedly. In September of 2024, Somali travelled to South Korea and continued his antics. In addition to getting kicked off the subway, he caused a scene in a convenience store. He sparked outrage by kissing the Statue of Peace, a monument to victims of sexual slavery. I mean, the sheer disrespect on this guy. He literally deserves everything that's coming to him. He deserves everything because he's just a massive dick. But like I say, this isn't his first rodeo, so this comes from October 31st, 2024. Just crazy stuff.
Tomorrow I'm outside for Halloween. Come catch me. I'm outside tomorrow. Come find me.
Hey.
야, 소말리. 어디가?
어디가?
어?
어디가?
어디가?
Don't touch my shoe.
어디가?
Don't touch me, nigga.
어?
Huh?
소말리 어디가?
Yes, sir.
어디 가냐고?
You guys follow me, crazy. Listen to you.
어디가?
어디가? What you mean? 어디가?
어디가?
What is 어디가? Oh. Yo. What is
야. 뭐 하는 거야?
Tomorrow I'm outside for Halloween.
So, yeah, this guy literally just got humbled. He deserved to be humbled as well. He's being a bit of a prick. But, the police or the security, I can't tell which it is, actually intervened in this situation. And it looks like the guy that pushed Somali did get arrested, but,
야, 굿나잇, 소말리. 굿나잇. 굿나잇.
Hey, boy. Hey, boy. You crazy boy? Hey.
So yeah, that was the aftermath of what we just witnessed. I mean, like I say, the guy kind of deserves it. But this has been, Johnny Somali has literally been terrorizing South Korea for a couple of weeks now. And it's been reported all over South Korean news that this has been going on. And on the YouTube channel Korea Now, they've been keeping up to date with a lot of Somali's antics. And we're going to take a look at a few of the things that he's been up to and how the South Koreans truly feel about this guy.
나는
나는
조마오
조마오
죄송합니다.
American YouTuber Johnny Somali, who has caused an uproar in South Korea with his outrageous acts such as kissing the Statue of Peace, has publicly apologized. On Wednesday, he visited.
Obviously, like we've found out, the Statue of Peace is literally a monument to sexual slavery. So, you know, to go up to it and start kissing it and, you know, dancing on it like that in like a lewd and sexual way is probably the highest form of disrespect that you could possibly do. And it just completely disrespects the image of what it stands for. And also, it disrespects the victims of sexual slavery that it was put in place for. You know, like, this guy's got no respect.
The Statue of Peace installed at Changdong History and Culture Park in Seoul and said he wanted to apologize to the Korean people.
I want to apologize to the Korean people. I was not aware of the significance of the statue. You know what I mean? It was just entertainment for my audience.
The YouTuber said he did not know much about the meaning behind the Statue of Peace, which symbolizes the victims of Japan's wartime sexual slavery known as the Comfort Women, and that he did not know how painful that part of the past is for Koreans.
My intention in coming to Korea was not to cause this kind of stuff. My intention was to come here, do my live streams, make content, and be funny.
He also added that he did not want to hurt anyone or get anybody in trouble, and that he learned such behavior is absolutely unacceptable in Korea. Somali then stood in front of the Statue of Peace, apologized in Korean, and bowed his head for his wrongdoing.
So to all the people of South Korea, I just want to apologize for what I've done, and I really did not mean to hurt your guys' pride this much, and I will no longer talk about your statue or touch it ever again. I hope that I can live in peace here in South Korea.
Somali also said he wants to meet Comfort Women survivors in person, interview them, and learn about their past. During his travel in Korea over the past month, the American live streamer uploaded a video of himself kissing the Statue of Peace in Itaewon and performing a lewd dance in front of the monument. The disrespectful behavior drew considerable backlash from Korean netizens as Somali got attacked multiple times on the streets by Korean YouTubers, including a former Navy Special Forces veteran. It's under such mounting criticism and physical attacks that Somali expressed regrets over his past actions that have compelled the local police to launch a criminal probe and bar him from leaving the country. Despite such signs of repentance, many in the country question his sincerity and think the latest move is a ploy to get himself off the hook so he can safely leave South Korea.
It begs the question of his sincerity in his apology, doesn't it? You know, like, maybe he was unaware. You know, Devil's Advocate says, you know, maybe he was completely unaware of his actions, he was completely unaware of the history. But at the same time, you know, surely you'd like kind of look up this kind of stuff. You would, you know, at least speak to the locals about stuff like this, you know. But, you know, the Koreans are really not happy, as there have been multiple videos going viral of Johnny Somali getting attacked in the streets.
An African-American YouTuber acts lewdly towards Sonyeosang, or Statue of Peace. He even sits on the statue's laps and dances. Somali loudly listens to music while dancing and intentionally spills the ramen he's eating on the floor and throws the noodles about.
I mean, like, when you, like, if you put his apology alongside this behavior that we're seeing here, like, he's just out to, like, do the most outlandish shit to try and get as many views as possible, to spark as much outrage as possible, because what does outrage get you? Rage bait. It gets you views, it gets you clicks, it gets you notoriety. Not the right kind, but to today's streamers, what's worse than, you know, bad attention is no attention at all. So, you know, these guys will do absolutely anything and everything to try and get some attention.
Then he turns on obscene material in the subway as if he made a mistake and makes sexually derogatory comments to a woman who's passing by. Koreans striking Somali in the face. At that instant, a man comes over and kicks the American YouTuber.
I mean, it begs the question, doesn't it? You know, like, what's his true intent here? I mean, we've all seen the video of what he did, but, you know, he got attacked, obviously, by an ex-Navy SEAL, apparently, who was then arrested. But, you know, it's not stopped Korean bounty streamers from trying to hunt this guy down to find him. Like, that's how bad it's got. Literal bounty streamers are trying to find this guy to, like, I don't know. I don't know what their intent is, but...
Somali came to Korea with the obvious intention of making clickbait videos to promote his provocative channel. However, the table seems to have turned, as he is now being used to help Korean online streamers generate views. After videos of Koreans, including one streamer, assaulting Somali went viral, many Korean YouTubers are seeking out the American in the hopes of causing an altercation so they can either stream or even incite the scuffle. Within South Korea, Johnny Somali is known as a golden goblin, a gamer reference to a creature whose perk is when you kill them, you get rewards and loot.
Wow.
While many here think that confronting Somali and exacting retribution is karma and can be seen as dispensing justice, others are questioning whether it is right for people to take matters into their own hands on behalf of local police for failing to deal with Somali's antisocial behavior. Amidst this moral debate, a new report regarding Somali has generated attention. During one of his live streams, Somali shows 2 videos of him kissing a female YouTuber, claiming she is his girlfriend. However, some viewers raised questions that the clips look unnatural and speculated that it was created using deepfake AI. Such suspicions seem to have been justified when the original video of the female streamer had no kissing scenes. Angered viewers informed the female YouTuber to sue Somali, and supposedly she will take legal action against the American. Under South Korea's sexual violence protection law, a person who makes and/or disseminates AI and deepfake videos can face upwards of up to 7 years in prison or be fined $36,000.
Wow.
With Somali now banned from leaving Korea and with charges leveled against the American, the future of the infamous prankster seems uncertain, and he may be thinking to himself that this time he bit off more than he could chew.
Definitely seems as if he's, you know, just landed himself in more and more hot water. So, yeah. Banned from leaving South Korea. Facing up to 10 years in prison for alleged drug use, for alleged, you know, deepfake AI content. And also, you know, basically all the locals now hate him because he disrespected what is in place to be a sign of remembrance, you know? What... Kick streamers just need to, like, stop. They need to be stopped. What do you guys think of this? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. While you're down there, jump to get the hell out of that like button. And until next time, I'll spook you later. Now, if you didn't think that was bad enough, things have got a little bit worse for Johnny Somali, as South Korea have added more charges against his case. And, you know, they're prosecuting him, quote-unquote, aggressively. So they're clearly really trying to make an example of this guy. Not for the, you know, streamers who are young and stupid to not go over and do what this idiot has done. So Johnny Somali, whose real name is Ramzi Khalid Ismail, has made a name for himself in the streaming world as one of the biggest troublemakers, having been arrested in Japan, Israel, and recently South Korea. So, you know, this guy is seasoned when it comes to this kind of thing. What an idiot. Primarily, he sparked a nationwide controversy after he began kissing and inappropriately touching the Statue of Peace, a monument to victims of sexual slavery by Japanese forces during World War II. At the time of writing, he has been accused of violations in the country's anti-terrorism laws, drug use, creating AI deepfakes of streamers, violating a railroad act, and assault and even spreading North Korean propaganda. You know, obviously you've all seen the clips of the things that are going viral of this guy eating the ramen and stuff like that and just throwing it at the door. Like, this guy is probably one of the most vile human beings I think I've ever seen on the planet. And the fact that this guy's actually even got a platform and a, you know, a quote-unquote fan base is kind of disgusting. But the content creator was even charged with obstruction of business for chaotic convenience store and, you know, 7-Eleven, all the rest of it. We've seen that. But according to the lawyer Legal Mindset, a YouTuber who's covering the Somali situation, the fact that another charge has been added so quickly is a big indicator that South Korea isn't playing around. Johnny Somali is hit with a new charge and all the rest of it. So on December 4th, Legal Mindset reported that South Korea added another charge for violation of the Minor Crimes Act to his trial. And he went on and was quoted as stating, "This is a sign that the prosecution is, quote, aggressive, as this is way faster than this normally would proceed," he explained. Speaking with the Deserto, the lawyer noted how this indicates that the prosecution is moving to add as much as they can against him. Although the punishment of this offence will likely be nothing more than a fine if convicted, this addition makes his alleged crimes look even worse overall. It's highly likely that these are adding charges as they review more video. It's also likely that we will see more crimes added, whether it's a part of this case or a separate case against him, Legal Mindset noted. As a reminder, Ramsey cannot leave Korea until all crimes have been fully investigated and either sent to trial or dismissed. Many of the crimes Somali is being investigated for carry significant jail time, so the streamer could be stuck in Korea for years depending on how the legal proceedings play out. At the same time, Somali is marked a man in the country, having been assaulted on a few occasions, including by a YouTuber who was part of the Korean Special Forces. The YouTuber I've butchered that, I apologise, filmed himself knocking Johnny Somali out and was arrested by the police after the attack. He later justified the assault by saying, "Did what I had to do as a Korean citizen." Now, Johnny Somali obviously is, he's the face of how far is too far and at what cost should fame come, Like, this guy clearly did all of this stuff for a quick buck and to get relevant for 20 minutes, right? For 15 minutes of fame. And now he's looking at significant jail time. And he's also looking at, a string of other crimes and, things like that in Korea because he's an idiot. This guy is a moron. He deserves the jail time. I hope that he's locked away and they throw away the key for a very, very long time. And I hope that when he comes out, he gets banned from the internet. What do you guys think of this whole situation? Obviously, one of the more disgusting, decrepit people on the online. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. While you're down there, jump to get the hell out of that like button, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, I'll speak to you later. Peace.